For anyone watching this on the day of the release, well, I hope you're having a good Christmas, and of course, watching Gintama is one way of achieving that. Or ruining that. But of course, when we left off, there was the ending of an arc, a culmination of the body switch horror. Which means from one complete insane story to another. And all there is really to do is sit back and, I believe, meet some merchants. Some spacefaring. What are we going to be yeah, that's what we'll be viewing. It's nice seeing some people outside of Earth just visiting other places, even if they are just references galore. These better not be if he says it will fit, it will fit. But yeah, hopefully they're not just selling a whole bunch of counterfeit bags. I'm sure someone will be able to find a way of selling that pebble. I mean, there's healing crystals, so... Uh-huh! I mean, what better way to start off your journey? As long as you're not jumping in any rivers. Why not go carry a few excess pebbles around? But much less Sakamoto himself. It's the others that I've been wanting a storyline from. Get a bit more of a exposure to the second in command. And how long is it going to be before we are reintroduced and re-exposed to the Executioner storyline? Since it kind of started to tease us with it. Backstories. Free bags! Free bags for everyone! What about 40 million? I see, that's going well. But can't fit paper money, but can easily fit a moron. I mean, this doesn't surprise me in the slightest. They're actually having some financial issues, lost ventures and all that. I mean, for some reason people still follow him, so must be doing something right. I, uh, Gintoki, uh, do you know about hard work? I'm surprised that phrase is in his lexicon. Honestly, I wasn't talking about you. What are these faces that he's pulling? How how could they tell from that distance? His face. He's looking in through to the horizon. Is he just horribly seasick? And how quickly is that thought about him going to be ruined? I think they look better like that. I mean, people have various proficiencies. Being a con man, some people can look highly on that type of trade. That's one analogy, I guess. But so he started a long time ago. Always picking up the defective ones. Those bags are surprisingly buoyant. Hello? Not the first time he's found himself in this predicament. And won't be the last. Just hitchhiked upon a random ship that passed by. after that, Rasumi. And he managed to buy them from... Easy. Well, yeah, we didn't think there'd be amongst the hold, but he, with a silver tongue like his, getting his own way out of the slave pens, as it was put. I got time off. Yeah, part of that is definitely girly things. Caught it like an infectious disease. He's Sakamoto. Mm-hmm. Looks like he's found himself a new ship. What is this? This music? Blah. I mean, crane sick. Such a thing exists? Some might say he's just got a very weak stomach. They're letting him just hop around. And how many people laugh at him? He has some stellar level of optimism. And self-confidence. She's just part-time. We're not allowed to see his face at all, are we? I mean... No, I can't think of any positive. Probably exactly, yeah. He'll buy and sell anything. He's... As long as he's got a few extra sick tablets. I mean, they dumped him in the ocean in the first place. Still wiping it off? Just how viscous is that sick? So, first they threatened with getting rid of their captain, now they're firing upon the ship. Yep, they're seeing this as a positive. Damn! Missed him. I mean, why are you tagging along? Just stay back in the restaurant over there. Just float while she drags him. Could have been a better transition, but even amongst people who really don't have a lot because they're slaves aboard a slave ship, but making conversation and little trade. I guess there is some redeeming qualities in him. She's enjoying herself. Such a unfulfilling existence. Is he still going to have sick on his face? She had been drinking a lot. Never. It means having to design another character. I mean, someone who has had so much fluids in their face, and yet so far no one seems to go all too punished for it. The very mere thought of that. And although severely aggravating, this life is slightly more interesting. It's a completely different feeling there. This new avenue in life has really intrigued. When you've got all the other slaves around who can provide some massage as well, why buy? That one should be worth a lot. But to some, it's quite valuable. Don't zoom out. It could have been worse. And how much did she get for it? A fair price. Yeah, you don't want to be giving away anything for free. It's quite simple to see how this ship can be taken so easily if you're able to sway the vice captain like that. However, now things have changed. You'd be wasting a lot of merchandise. Let's make a deal. Yeah. Mere merchandise, no need to be worried about their condition. Where did that light come from? Ah, they are just leaving it on that. Okay. Odd. Splash screen done into a different art style. You know, I don't know how I'd feel if it would be he actually used some trickery and wiliness to separate the crew and the ship, or if it was an internal mutiny and he just happened to take advantage of it. But giving people a sense of purpose seems to be a running theme, doesn't it, with people in positions of power. You again. Sadaharu has a better memory for old characters than I do. I mean, it's Sakamoto. He is the main character. The protagonist always returns near the final act to save the day. From being stranded in the ocean, flopping around, just waiting for certain death, to be picked up upon a slave ship, to creating a revolution in the mind of someone who is in a very capable position. Sakamoto has some scary powers of... It's luck, isn't it? Luck and knowing how to get into people's wallets. And, you know, sometimes there are people who have given you a sense of purpose, a new lease on life, and yet still completely aggravate you to the point of, well, rage maybe. Although she's done well in hiding that. And really, I think anyone that can sell pebbles to slaves is one hell of a merchant. I'm just curious as to why Gintoki was brought along for the ride. He's going to be a valuable asset in... I'm sure he'll be needed. If nothing else, then just to clear up the buckets of sick that we may experience, whether it be seasickness, crane sickness, over drinking. I'm sure we can find a few more ways. But still, if you enjoyed this one, let me know. Leaving a like on the video helps me out. Leaving a comment lets you know how much you hate Gintama. But if you did enjoy, consider subscribing. If you didn't, don't. That's how it works. So really, get yourself some rest. See you in the next one. You know, I see myself as somewhat of a merchant myself. After all, I've managed to trade a complete useless set of videos and inane conversation for apparently the smiles of many people watching. And so, if you want to help out with my totally above-board legit business, consider joining onto my Patreon as well. With that, I need to thank Electric Ant, Arthea, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Shiwan, Mecha, Matt, Stinsfire, Girly, Saltytron, Cardboard, Darkshow, 7899, Croyville, and everyone else. And hopefully it will be a while before anyone just strolls in and purchases the ground from beneath my feet.